Hello, welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. Sorry, I just need to click one more button to get our heart race loaded up on Periscope. We are live also on Instagram, Twitch, and maybe YouTube. Not sure if we're back on YouTube today or not, but we're trying. So we're going to do our Ashtanga yoga practice that we've been working with. Now, I'm not an Ashtanga yoga teacher. I am a Hatha yoga teacher, and this is just my practice. This is a practice I'm working with to increase my own strength. Hey Maria, you were the first comment to the broadcast coming in on Periscope. Hey R Void on Instagram, first comments on Instagram. Thanks for joining me today. So the title is that yoga gets me moving, and today I was having a little bit of a struggle, so I've kind of switched my sleep schedule. I was in Egypt 2 weeks ago, and when I came back, I was struggling with jet lag a lot. I was sleeping really long. I was sleeping kind of intermittently. I was only sleeping for a few hours, and then I'd wake up for a few hours. Egg Drop is a tool for Periscope broadcasters to help with moderation and also to put the heart race up on the screen, which I can show you right now. Thank you for the hearts, Maria. So this is the heart race, and I use Egg Drop to generate that. Good morning, Stephen. Hello. It's always so good to see you. Yeah, so I like to do daytime scopes sometimes too, and that's what we've been doing. But I was feeling a little slow, a little lethargic after I got up and took my shower and kind of didn't really want to eat breakfast and was feeling like, oh, I don't really want to do anything. I was feeling a little, that feeling. And then I just kind of meditated. I closed my eyes and I just kind of thought, okay, what am I feeling? What do I want to do if I could do anything? And it was yoga. I want to do my yoga practice, and I was envisioning myself doing it in my mind and just getting excited, getting motivated to get up here and get it done. So that's the plan. Hi, Steve. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the flowers. I wish I had something to give you in return, but I don't. So thank you. Anyway, I'm going to jump over and do my practice now. Like I said, this is just my practice. I'm not teaching you this. If you have a yoga practice that you'd like to do with me, feel free. Hi, Mom. My mom is on Instagram if you guys want to go hang out with her. Fem Yoga Taylor everywhere. And it'll take me about 45 minutes. The point with Ashtanga yoga is to do it without stopping. So I'm not going to be taking any breaks technically, although I usually do take one or two just to come over and check in with comments. But oh, I also wanted to mention, so I was also motivated by my yoga practice. I was like, all right, gotta get up, get to work, get moving, get working. And I realized that our 30-day running total has been dipping a little bit. So we are aiming to have $5,000 a month. That is the amount that justifies to me doing this full time and focusing completely on Fem Yoga and our live platforms. So we are at, I wish I actually wrote it down somewhere, I think $4,430. So we are $570 away from our goal, and that's only if everybody did a $20 sponsorship, which is a silver level sponsorship that gets you moderation privileges on Periscope. It gets your name obviously on the list here of all of our amazing contributors, and it also gets you in the Fem Yoga group chat on Twitter, which is probably the best part because then you know when I'm going live, what I'm going live about, if I have something come up and I need to move my schedule around, and I just kind of I'm in there throughout the day, and you get to kind of be in there with everyone who's at $20 and above and communicate and connect with them too. And it just keeps the channel alive, keeps it thriving, keeps it going so that we can keep growing it and aren't thinking about, cutting anything. We always want to be adding and growing the content here. So that's 28 and a half people at the $20 level today. And yesterday we got about 15,000 views. So this shouldn't be too hard. If you guys are finding value in the content, please jump over to femyoga.com, click support, and hopefully we can get that goal done and we can stop talking about it and just do our yoga and hang out together. Hey, Samantha. Sorry, I probably missed a lot of comments. Hi, Mark. To get started with yoga, I would recommend finding a local yoga studio where you can take beginners or gentle yoga classes. How's my shirt already triggering me and I haven't even started? Just adjust myself real quick. And Mark, you were the first comment to come in on Twitch today, so thanks for being here. Okay. Restorative yoga is another good class to start out with, in my opinion. I started with a type of yoga called Swarupa yoga, which is again like a restorative, gentle, really kind of yin style practice. Oh, you're welcome, Maria. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Pretty close to the wall. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna go this way. Thanks for the hearts. It folds now. Let's do folds and then I'll check and see if I'm right. Thank you guys. Hi Olga. Hi Michelle. Hi Chris. Hey, oh gosh, Kill Switch. Wait, you're not the Kill Switch that I thought. Hey Martinez, Wesley. Hi Ed. Hi Danny. Hello, 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 hello. Thanks for all the hearts, you guys. Thank you. Thank Danny, Eunice, Samantha, Ed, Maria, this person. Thank you for the hearts. Hello, Smoke and Drink on Twitch, and yes, you probably can see my bones. I am quite thin, Tex-Mex. No, wait. we're getting through it faster. Fastest ever. I see your comments on Instagram. I'm just going to have to give me another 5 minutes or so, and I'll be all done, and I'll come over and check in with the comments. So if you guys have questions, Periscope comments don't stay up very long, but Twitch, YouTube, you should be able to see those. Okay. Whew. How we doing? All right, what am I seeing here? Hey, Tari. On Instagram. I look seriously crazy right now. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Yes, yes, yes. Now it's nappy time? Oh, okay. Well, enjoy your nap. I'm gonna go do meditation, which will look like I'm taking a nap, but I'm not gonna be falling asleep. I'll be falling awake. Hi, Ryan. Hello, Dr. Pack. Please don't call me baby. And thank you for coming back, Sarah Gio. It's good to see you back on Twitch. I'm gonna go meditate now for about 10 to 15 minutes. Hey Zen, I'm glad it's been quiet. The daytime scopes are kind of nice, right? You get a lot less trolling, I notice. Well, not always. It just depends. It's probably because I'm wearing longer sleeves than usual. Hey there, Ryan. How are you? Anyone that I missed? Hello. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna take a few sips of water. Oh, and let me check something. Stay in the picture here. Okay, so we are at $4,430 out of our $5,000 monthly goal for the last 30 days, and that's been dipping a little bit. So I I know I don't love doing this part, but I do want to remind everyone that this channel doesn't exist without viewer support. And if 28 and a half of you go on to femyoga.com and give $20, then we'll be fully funded and we won't have to talk about this anymore. And I know we've had plenty of people in and out. Let's see. We had 1,287 views on Periscope alone, and all we need is 28 and a half people. So less than 30 people doing $20. If you can do more, great, you'll take another portion from someone else. If you can do less, you can be that half or $10 or whatever amount that you find value from the channel. And I really, really appreciate it in advance, and that's done right at femyoga.com by clicking support. I'm going to go meditate now for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we will take questions, converse, discuss anything, and we'll be all done. Ooh, cricket, huh? Shifted. You're moving boxes while listening. Oh, okay. Moving boxes. Did you find a house? I'm not going to see your answer, but I hope you did. Hey, Ocean. you'd like to continue meditating, you can pause the video and continue meditating as long as you like. Whenever you're ready, you'll start moving your body, gently working yourself out of this meditative state, taking all the time you need. And at the end of your practice, you'll bring your hands together at the heart center in Anjali Mudra, prayer position, bowing your chin to your chest to honor yourself. Lifting the head center, namaste. Namaste means the divine light in me recognizes and honors the divine light in every single one of you. We do that at the end of our yoga practice to remember that, you can change the world by, as Gandhi said, being the change you want to see in the world. And doing the things that you think other people should do. So before you criticize and say, oh, people should do this more often, or, people should do more yoga, or people should drink more water, or whatever it may be, start with that yourself. Do what you think that you need to change first. Improve yourself, and that will help people around you to be motivated to improve themselves, and that will motivate the whole world to improve. That's the goal anyway. So hi Leah, good morning, good morning. I didn't want to interrupt my train of thought there, but hello, thanks for being here. I wanted to share a little bit about the my meditation that we just did just now. My experience was a little different from yesterday, and mostly oh, that's awesome, Derek. No, you can use that as your ringtone if you like. The only thing I would have any issues with is if you were, monetizing my content without my knowledge. But yeah, if you're using my videos, you can take my videos, you can download them, you can edit them, use them for your own personal use, as long as it's for your personal use, whether it be yoga videos, ASMR videos, different books, you can edit out a lot of like the commentary if you like. But as long as you're not monetizing it, it's cool with me. Thanks for letting me know, Derek. I'm glad that you're using the ASMR for your ringtone. That makes me happy. Well, thank you, Derek. Thank you, thank you. And if you wanted to do that, we could work out an agreement amongst us. It's not like I'm opposed to partnerships with people in business. So in my meditation, typically the way that we do this is we start with relaxing the body, and then you go into the breath body, focusing on maybe taking a few deep breaths, working with some different breath practices. We call that pranayama in yoga, or just noticing, just breath awareness, noticing how the breath is flowing naturally. Then typically you go into the mental part of the meditation practice, whether you're repeating a mantra or focusing on something going on with you. If you're trying to meditate basically on a certain subject or a certain problem or challenge, opportunity that you're dealing with. Hey Sonam, good morning. It's not morning for you anymore, is it? It's not even morning for me. It feels like morning. It's 12:43 in the afternoon. Anyway, it was 7:30 when I did this yesterday. So today it was almost the complete opposite. Actually, it was kind of like it just like if you rotated that cycle just one. And I wanted to share that with you guys so you know that that's normal. And that happens to me. I've been doing yoga for 5.5 years, and I'm a teacher, and I've been teaching for 2.5 years, and it's still you still have different meditation experiences every time, and not to have expectations and not to expect that this is what it's supposed to be like, and this is what you should do, and this is how it should feel, and this is what should come of it, and you should solve all your problems in one meditation. It's not like that. So it's always a little different, and I like to kind of share that when I have anything that seems a little interesting that happens. So for me today, it really went immediately into the mental body. I was like digesting thoughts, and sometimes that happens. Your mind is really busy, you're having a lot of thoughts. So even with me practicing meditation nearly every single day, I still sometimes have that kind of, some people call it the monkey mind, where your mind is kind of all over the place running wild. And I just noticed what the thoughts were, ironed out some of the wrinkles a little bit, the things that were really distracting me. I couldn't focus on relaxing. I kept getting distracted by what am I doing today? When am I going to the post office? What am I going to have for lunch? Thanks for inviting your followers, Aaliyah. And my brain's going 100 different directions. So I just noticed, it's aware. I didn't push anything away or try to repress anything. I just noticed, okay, what's going on here? What am I thinking about? All right, yep, I got to mail these things out. I got to do this, business work kind of related stuff. And I was able to, like I said, kind of iron out those wrinkles and clear it out, make a plan. I said, okay, well, I'll just handle it like this. Boom, boom, boom. Just probably took 3 to 5 minutes of the meditation, and then I was able to relax and focus on relaxing each part of my body. Now, what's important is that I didn't get up. I didn't say, okay, I did the mental thing. I kind of ironed that out. My brain feels a little more calm, focused, and clear. Meditation's over. Let's get up. I made sure that I did each part. So I made sure that I tapped into mind, body, and breath. It doesn't really, personally, I don't think it really matters which one you do first. It'll kind of happen naturally, especially the more you practice. So I did, yeah, my mind was decluttering. Yeah, if you think of it like your files on your computer, and you kind of take like the old files that you don't need anymore, and you kind of organize your thoughts in your folders, and you can kind of categorize things. You take the thoughts and the input, and you categorize them into different folders, if you will, in your mind. And then in meditation, you're almost like you're just taking everything kind of, not necessarily the recycle bin isn't a great example, but you're like Xing out of everything. You're just closing everything for right now, just to clear your mind and kind of get a fresh start. You're almost rebooting your computer, if you will. I like to think of it that way sometimes. It's like, okay, thought comes up. All right, I kind of categorize that. All right, yep, that's a work thing. I'll deal with work when I'm done meditating. I'll get to work. That's fine. That'll be there when I'm done. I'm not going to forget about this problem I'm having or whatever is distracting me. This will be there, 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 there. And then kind of actually envisioning in my mind, all right, the papers are the little like paper, documents are going into the folders, and the folders are all organized. Everything's good. Now you go to like your desktop, just spaciousness. um, so that's what I did first. Then I was able to relax my body, and I made sure to scan through my whole body and make sure I was able to relax each part. And doing that, I noticed some stiffness in one side of my neck. I noticed a little kind of aching in one of my hips. So it's just an awareness practice. Meditation has a lot of benefits. So I went through that, relaxed my whole body, and then at the end, I was just going to notice my breath and have that awareness. But then I really just felt this desire to take nice, deep, yummy breaths. So I took a few deep breaths. And as I took the deep breaths, I felt pretty awake. I felt like, yeah, my meditation is complete. So for me, and I checked my time to make sure that I stayed for the full 10 minutes. I usually do at least 10 minutes, 10 to 15. We did 11 minutes today. Yesterday we did about 10. And yeah, and even yesterday I felt almost complete pretty much at 9 minutes. So sometimes I don't really, there's no minimum amount of time you really have to sit either. I think when you practice, you kind of feel that feeling of like doneness, but not the feeling of, okay, I have to get to other things. Not this feeling of, oh, I'm rushing away from this. I have to be done because I have to get this, or you get distracted. Oh yeah, I forgot to make that phone call. Oh, I got to do that right now. Let me get up. Don't. That's, no, no. That's not done with meditation. Okay, that's interrupted. But when you're new, when you're just starting to practice, set a timer. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You can meditate all the way up to an hour and even longer. So, find what works for you. And if you have any questions or comments, I'm here every single day for 3 hours a day. Even if I'm doing something that's not yoga related, but you have yoga related questions, or if you have questions that aren't yoga related during these yoga broadcasts, I'm here to share my knowledge with you guys. Like I said, we're about $570 away from our goal for the last 30 days, and that's what keeps this channel going. So if we can get just under 30 more people to send $20 to the channel at femyoga.com by clicking support, that'll make us fully funded, and we'll be happy and good to go and providing more and more quality content all the time. If we aren't hitting our goals, eventually we'll have to cut things, if we're not able to sustain. So if you find value, make sure that you show us by supporting. And if you can't do financial support, then just make sure that you follow, share this out, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Fem Yoga, and you can follow me on Periscope, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter, all at Fem Yoga Taylor. Thanks for being here. I don't see any comments coming in, so I'm going to, oh, hi. Hi, Steve. I just saw that comment pop in on Twitch. Hello, hello. I'm not sleeping a lato de boa. I don't know if you're still in here from Twitch. You said that while I was meditating, but I was meditating, not sleeping. Like I said, you don't fall asleep when you meditate, you fall awake. So it's an awareness practice. You're very aware. You're not sleeping. You're not really going to be startled if you hear a sound. You're really kind of focused and peaceful. Hi, Donna. Hello, hello. How's your day going so far? I feel good. Let's have some water, shall we? Everybody hydrate. Cheers. Hey, Miko. How are you today? It's probably evening for you, huh? Where are you, Finland? I was looking, my friends went to Iceland the other day and they went to that bubble hotel. They went there for their, cheers. They went there for their honeymoon and they stayed in that bubble hotel in Iceland. That was pretty cool. Hey, Rob, what's wrong? Hi, 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 hi. Okay. So, hello, SW356176 on Twitch. How's it going? How's it going? Let's see, what else are we doing today? I have yoga with my grandma at 3 o'clock today. If she'll let me scope it, I'll be scoping that. And then my other plan is to share with you guys my Egypt video that I used my stabilizer on. It's almost 8 p.m. Yeah, that's crazy to me. It's almost 1 p.m. here in New York. Nice day for a walk. Really? Is it? It looks kind of cold. I'll have to go look. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. I have no makeup on and I took a shower and then just brushed my hair, so this is what we're working with today. But I'll put some makeup on in a little while. So I'm gonna get some work done. Like I said, I have to ship some things out. I have to do lunch. I have to go do yoga with grandma. I don't know if I'll be able to scope it or not. It's always up to her. It is nice out, really. Hi, Carrie, right? Carrie, yeah. Passive Bananas. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? So is that what I was going to say? That I have that to do. If you guys want to support the channel, we're only $570 away from our goal, and it takes every little bit helps, even $5. I was going to say something else. There was something. Oh, the Egypt. Yeah. So I took a scope of the Sphinx and the pyramids, walking around up to them, all the different shops in Egypt, on my stabilizer. So I'm going to share that with you guys on my, yeah, yoga with grandma. Yeah, we do that every Tuesday. We don't always scope it though, because it just depends on whether or not she allows that. 57. Well, I'll have to go out there and see. I'll have to see. I might wait till tomorrow to do a walk scope because I think it's going to be closer to 70. 57 is. I am very much a tropical climate lover. I do not like the cold at all. I'm cold in my house and it's 70 degrees and I like warm weather. I like 80s. So maybe one day I'll move to an island or somewhere warmer. We'll just start working our way down south a little bit at a time, huh? It's fun. Yeah, it is fun. Sweater weather, yeah. Yeah, well, that's pretty cool, so you don't have to wear a coat. That's true. That's true. I got my Fem Yoga sweater right here. Oh, yeah, so I'll share the Egypt video with you and any other pictures or videos that I took that I didn't share yet from my trip to Egypt 2 weeks ago. You'll go with me? Maybe. I don't think I have time for that because I have plans tonight with my friend too, and then I go with grandma, and there's no time. There's no time. Steph's Taylor! Hello. Whoa. What does that smell like? What does that smell? It smells like Egypt? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yoga time? We just did yoga. Yeah, you missed it. So I've been doing yoga for just about an hour. So we're done now, but you can watch the replay. I don't hide my replays. And if you don't want to wait, you can watch my replay from yesterday, which is sitting right there for your enjoyment. I am just about to head out because I can't believe it's 12:54. I didn't know that. I have to get to work. I have to get stuff done. I know I'm at work right now, but I also have other things to do. So thank you for all of the hearts. What do we got going on here? We have 10,000. Wow, 10,000 even. Very impressive. I like it. I like it. Danny, Ed, who's this? Whoa, Carrie, nice person. Eunice and Samantha. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. And everyone on Twitch, thanks for watching. YouTube, I don't know if we're live on YouTube. I don't think so. I think we're still shadow banned. Must yoga on your own yet? Yeah, I yoga on my own, so I mean, unless you guys were doing it too. Thank you, Donna. You have a good day too. Do you want to do a walk tomorrow? Maybe we should do a walk tomorrow. That could be fun. Text me. Okay. Remember, you're all worthy of being loved and feeling comfortable in your own skin. This has been A Moment in Time with Taylor. I'll see you guys in a little while, few hours, maybe 2 hours with grandma for yoga. Otherwise, maybe like 3 to 6 hours with Egypt Scope. Okay? Thanks for watching. Bye. This has been A Moment in Time with Taylor and Donna and Steph. and Zen, and Miko, and Egbot, and pump up the volume.